How's it going, guys? This is Wyatt with MG Construction, and today we are on our studio shed project, and that's what this video is about, the interior side of your studio shed install. You guys have probably seen my video of a full install from start to finish, but what I want to do is kind of focus on the interior aspects, exactly what my company does when we're installing these. And so you guys kind of know what's going to happen, what everything should look like, and stuff like that. So right now, as you can see, we have some mud on the walls and everything. This is our first coat of mud. The entire process will have 3 total coats. And the process goes as so. Come in, we hang our drywall, we do our pre-filling if needed. Sometimes, you get a chip in a board or something like that. Maybe a gap is a little too much than you like. We go ahead and do all our pre-filling. Once the pre-filling stage is done, we do our first coat of tape and mud. Okay, so all of our seams here, corner seams, flat seams, all of our nail holes and screw holes, the exterior or the interior of the windows, here on our corner beads, we get a coat on everything, okay? Once that coat is set, we then go ahead and we sand that coat. Brush off all the dust, and we put a second coat of mud on, okay? That's gonna take out the imperfections of the first coat. Once the second coat is on and dried, we go ahead and do another sanding. And then our third coat is going to be our touch-up coat on drywall. So we're gonna mix some 45-minute mud, maybe some 20-minute mud, depending on how many spots there are. And then we're gonna take it, we're gonna do our detail coat. We're gonna do every little thing that we can see, every little flash that we can see. We're gonna go ahead and get this. This is, in your studio shed install, you get level 4 drywall, which is right under level 5. Level 5 is a full skim coat, and it's fully level all the way across. Number 4 is what's known kind of as imperfect smooth. So the wall isn't completely perfect like level 5, but it looks completely perfect like level 5. That's kind of the look we're going for here. So anyways, we're gonna go around. I'm gonna show you, corner bead details, stuff like that, things that we use, how we attach them, and stuff like that. And you guys can see the exact little fine details that we're dealing with here. So here I'm showing you the corner bead detail that we will be dealing with, or that you will see. And I like to use this vinyl corner bead. It's either the vinyl stuff or metal corner bead that I like to use. But this stuff, we put a spray adhesive on it, and then we also staple it to the drywall. And like I said, this is our first coat, so after we're all done and our third coat is on, this corner bead will no longer be seen. But we want to float that thing correctly. We want to get it all nice, so this is just our first coat here, and then we will sand it. But this is how your internal corners will look. Corner bead, drywall, all that stuff. And again, if you guys want to not have this detail, you want a wood trim detail or something like that, talk to me or your installer, whoever's installing your studio shed, and we can add that as an extra. Don't think you have to go with just this interior. We can add wainscoting in here, we can add wallpaper in here, all this stuff. And also, don't be conformed to the paint that they provide. It's a white paint, white interior primer and paint all in one. On this one, we're gonna go white on the ceilings, gray on the walls, white on the baseboards and door trim. So, you can do different color combinations and stuff, really think about it. But this is just our first coat. Those are the corner bead details, kind of everything you'll be looking for. And you'll see in the next video, all of this finished up before paint. All right, so as you guys can see here, we have caulking. Also at our window edges, all the way around, lower windows, upper windows, all of that. And that's just to give you that nice, clean, rounded edge around all the windows. This has one last sand for tomorrow, and then paint will go ahead and start. But this is a drywall process. Like I said, we got one more sanding. But it's a coat of mud, it's prep work, coat of mud, sand, coat of mud, sand, one more coat, sand, ready for paint. That's the process that we do. As you can see, we have our lights drilled out now. That will just let the paint spray the wire. We'll strip it, put the wire into the lights and everything, and we'll install the lights once all the finished paint is done, just so we don't even have to worry about painting them by accident or taping them off or anything like that. But after this stage, everything gets painted.